Hi there, I'm Cody Carlton, and this is my app design video. So for MSS Supplies, it's more of a item location service between the three stores. So what the user will be able to do is be able to search for an item that they want, and then locate which store has the item in stock, and then navigate to that item in order to pick it up. So for primary functions, we're going to have the search for items. Pretty standard. It's going to be based on MSS Supplies items that they have in their inventory. So nothing too game-changing there. The next primary feature that we're going to have is see which store has the item in stock and the stock count of the item, because we don't want a user to find the item that they want and then go to a store and see, or navigate to the detail and then see that all three stores have the item in stock. However, all three of them only have one of them in stock. So that could potentially be an issue when using the app, is that whenever they find the item that they want and the store only has one of them in stock, then they would have to get there probably immediately in order to find in order to get the item. And then lastly, the third primary feature is going to be the navigation to the store that has the product. This will use most likely a Google Maps API, mainly because I think Google Maps is the best API out there. And so yeah, so all they would do is click a button, to whichever store they want to go to, or whichever one they're closest to, and then they'll be able to go and pick up that item. For secondary functions, these are more of thinking in the future, for future updates. I would like to give the user the ability to pay for the item through the app, and this will do kind of two things. So say that there's one item left in the store, right? The user will be able to pay for that item, and then they don't have to worry about getting there, right away, because the item will be theirs, and so there's not a chance that it could be sold or anything like that. But like I said, that's more along the lines in the future. That's not something that has to be in the first version of the app. So we would probably push that to a future update. So as far as the mapping of the screens go here, the first screen I have is the login screen. And this is more of a future-proofing for the app for later on, when we plan to upgrade to the pay for the item so that you can pick it up. Because you're going to need things like your name and whether you have your card connected to your account or something like that. The next screen that we have is the search screen, with the table view here, or a list view. This I imagine functioning not like how Amazon works, where you type in the item that you're looking for, and then you get a whole page of just items, right? I imagine this working more like filtering, right? So you're going to have your item that you're looking for, and then all the other items that you're not looking for go away, and then you just have your list of items that you're looking for. So like a stapler, right? And then now would immediately pop up. There wouldn't be no kind of like spinning or anything like that, unless the database is extensive, and then at that point, you got to build for the ability that it's going to lag a little bit. In which case you would build a spinner and everything like that. As far as the detail view goes, so you're going to have your image here of the product that you're looking at, maybe a little description about the item, and then down here is where you're going to see which store has it in stock, and then the stock count. And I wanted to put in the stock count for the reason I discussed earlier is that if each store only has one of them in stock, then you're going to have to get there pretty soon until the secondary feature is added, or if that's a feature that people are really wanting for like a version 1.1 or something like that. And then once you find the item and you see which store has it in stock and the stock count, then you'd hit the navigation, and this would be like almost like a hypertext link. Pick that up from the Todoist app. I thought that was pretty neat. So this would be like a link that you would hit, and then it would open up the Maps API, and then you would be able to navigate to the store within the app. So you wouldn't have to open up, you wouldn't have to copy and paste the address and everything, and then open up Maps and then navigate to the store. You'd be able to do it all within the app. So you'd have your navigation view, and then your your directions, what street you're on, and everything like that, and then the ability to see where your next turn is going to be. So when developing this app, I thought it would be interesting because it's more on a local level. So there are different considerations that you have to take into account, and not as many features that you have to include, to be honest, because a lot of people, they're going to probably be within 20 miles, so between 10 and 15 minutes away from the store. So this app would be geared way more towards speed and making sure that everything they can find super easy. And that would be the main overarching goal of MSS Supplies, is to provide the fastest, easiest way to find your item and then be able to pick up that item and go about your day. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.